Same story. I just did a 11-minute video, posted it, and there's no sound. I'm looking at my mic. I can see everything is on right now. This is going to be a little bit more brief than the video I just did before because going over things again is a bit much for me right now. I've got other charts to check out. We know that in about 4 hours and 15 minutes, we've got a new trading week, and I've got to go over my Forex pairs, my stocks, and everything. So I was calling buys. If you just check the previous video, the one with sound, like the one without sound, I'll be deleting it as soon as I post this. But yeah, yesterday's video, early this morning video, any of those videos that you see on Bitcoin, analysis is still the same. I was calling buys. I bought. This is the first time I got in a position on the weekend that I expect to play out, for true like, so I bought yesterday and I expect it to play out through to today. And if it doesn't complete by today, then we'll carry on Monday. All right. Now I want to, this is here so that I can see when we hit the 0.886. Okay. That's what that's for. Confirm the likelihood, more probability that we're running this high. If this here is my A or my W going up, then still bullish, good. Then I'm expecting, since it's corrective, okay, I'm expecting around the 1-to-1 to about the 1.382, but I look for the 1-to-1 to the 1.236. That's where I'll be looking. This way we've got the 1 and the 1.236 here. Okay, but I am looking to take out this high, so I'm more looking at the 1.236. If you can see the green Fibonacci settings, that is for a potential third wave in this move. So if this was a leading diagonal, how did I do the count? I believe it was potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so for leading diagonal, we do not want to touch this 1-to-1. That's what this was about. This 1-to-1. Okay. I did because this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got conversion lines. We do not want to hit the 1-to-1 if we want this to be a leading diagonal. And then we're looking for a free wave move down. So if we come up here, do not touch the 1-to-1, and we get a confirmed free wave corrective move down, that's a buy. That's a buy, and that's a buy that I'm looking for to make this red 5 another new all-time high. So that would be my red 4 complete. Currently, this is on the cards still. Okay. But the thing with this is, for me, is that we cannot hit that 1618, because if we're looking for a red 4, we got a red 3, looking for a red 5. Yeah, the red 2, if we just press the fib, is down here, and I've drawn the fib extension, fib retracement from there to the current high. If we come down and we touch that red 618, that's an invalidation for a fourth wave. That will tell me that most likely we are in a bigger, deeper retracement, which could be the 2 wave of this whole move up. Okay, this move up, 1, 2, and then so it would be the black count. Yeah, it would be 3, 4, 5, and then we'll be coming for a 2 wave. So that can bring us to some lows down to, these areas here, maybe here. So that's what we're looking for. Currently, just because we move up does not mean we're bullish. I need to have a count, so we need to not hit this one, or another count with a potential bullish count would come. We could have a series of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3. So if this actually takes off, which is why I had to say this green, and we reach this area from here, that we come up and we reach this area impulsively, then there's a good chance that that's a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and the bull trend has resumed as well. So if we take that 1, we need to get up here. If we don't take that 1 and we come down in 3, excellent. That's the count for this in brief, because I did go in a bit more detail before. So yeah, that's our count on here. Let me just kind of want to just make this 1-to-1 or the wrong fib. That's the 1-to-1, and then this one, I want to remove the extras for now and just have that 1 there. Microphone's still on. Yep. I just want that 1 there for now. We'll see if what's happening with the diag. Okay. And because it's not the preferred count currently, because diags, you need more to unfold to prove it. I need to see this come here and then a 3 wave, or at least this come there, a break of that low. Now we're considering, you know, potentially that as a diag. The reason why I'm prepared to consider that the low might be in is because we come so close to the 618, and there's a good chance we've just got our red 4. So plus coming down would be, if we've got a chance of making a new all-time high, coming down would be literally just to take this low, you know. And if we came all the way up here and took that high and came all the way down to take that low and avoid the 618 continue, I do not think that's going to happen. It costs so much money to move the markets 1 pip, and I don't see how they can make that profitable for themselves. I don't know, but you know, I'm saying I'm actually aiming to take out this high. It's about how do we do it. It's about how do we do it. So I'm in buys. I'm looking for this high, this green line, at least to take that out, and I'll start. And obviously, I'll be managing my trades accordingly. If we get corrective structure moving up here into this area, whether or not we take the high, but preferably we take the high, then just look for a fractal break to take this down and make a new low. Most likely run all of this, and we're not going to get a red 4, and we're in a 2 wave of the black count over here. Okay. Ethereum, I expect to follow the same as Bitcoin. The only problem with Ethereum, it does look more bearish. Now, this was the count that I've got for the downside, where this 4th wave would mean that the high is in, the supply zone is here, and we're looking to take it lower. I want that to be disproved the moment we take this green line, because there's only one way to count this as an impulse going down, with that one in a way that doesn't break any of the rules. From this point here, this would have to be our 1, our 2, our 3, our 4, and we need a 5. We come and we touch this green line. We didn't do that here, by the way. We just avoided it. Okay, if we come and we touch that green line, then it's over. On top of that, we did have drawing from the 2 to, it wasn't here. Okay, that's the perfect measurement for a 4. So yeah, coming down to make this 5 is a potential. If we take this green line, we're definitely following suit with Bitcoin. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look as good on Ethereum. Something tells me it could come down into here, but if I get demand in here, if I get accumulation in here, I'm buying. So yeah, because of how Bitcoin is. I would be buying here at this demand zone. I'd actually be in Bitcoin trades actually, so I wouldn't even bother. But something like that is what I'm looking for. Something like that is what I'm looking for. And if we do get this, and then a break, something like that, I will be selling it. And our first target would be this red line, below this low, into this demand zone. That's what I'd be going for. So thanks for watching. I will quickly check ICP because I'm going to use the same title for the previous video. ICP it does look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we came into the price territory of 4 here. So, this would be a perfect leading diagonal if these lines were to converge, which they're not doing. These lines are not converging right now. So they're expanding away from each other. This has to be my one because we don't get any flats in diagonals. So the retracements have to be zigzags as well. And as you can see, those lines are not converging. So the only other way we could count this bullish to the upside is we can go for A, B, C, or we can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that's my count currently on crypto. The clearest is Bitcoin, which is great because it's the leader, and we can assume the others are likely to follow. And currently, where Bitcoin is at now, if you wanted to join this trade, it would be, all right, let's just dive into this, okay? Because it is still supposed to be a deep dive video. We're looking, wow, there we go. Looking for divergence, and I'm sure we've got it over here. Clear divergence. I'm thinking, what's the odds? What's the chances we can make another high? Probably quite high. We can still make one more high. Yeah, go. So this could all still just be a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. It looks like the original count is right, and we're coming down. Swipe the low, swipe the high, drop, which is good. I think we're coming down. Because this would be my 1, my 2, my 3, my 4, and my 5. Okay, then we probably get an expanded flat for a correction over here to the downside. Ethereum's already set pace. Ethereum, if I just go to the 1 hour time frame for my EMAs, you can see we've trapped up here and came down, closed below the 13. As we did that, we closed below the baseline, pulled up and closed below the 13 again. As we did that, we closed below the 50 static on the 1 hour time frame. So I expect to see the 50 EMA. I expect to push through the 50 EMA into the larger demand, where I'm going to be looking for bullishness to continue to at least the supply zone on Ethereum. I want to say higher. I just don't like this demand zone. I don't, but we did enter it and we did break structures, but it just, can you see I've got this parallel channel here? It's because it just gives me the vibes that it will do this and then go high and then go higher. Whereas Bitcoin, I can draw that channel, but it doesn't fit for Bitcoin. So Ethereum's more than likely is going to just go up from that demand zone. Bitcoin's the leader anyway. Accumulation at the EMA's breaker structure, 13 crosses to 50. We just want price to return to the 50 or at least 13 to continue our buys higher. So this, I would mark this like this. And I would say that the 5 is finished. I would say the 5 is finished. Price is coming down now. One sec. Is this broker alive yet? No. And I see markets, the spreads are too wicked right now. So I'm not about to jump in. I was considering jumping in the scalp to the downside. I'm not going to do that now. So that's my analysis on Bitcoin. Waiting for price to come down again. Prior fourth wave is here. That's the demand zone in the prior fourth wave. Over here. There's liquidity below there. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3. We could still. I'm trying to see how we could still make another high before dropping. I've got no doubt about it being 1. I'm thinking, what if this is 3? I need to have conversion lines on the 4. What is that line about anyway? Okay, it was that break. That's not conversion. And this is A, B, C, and 3. And this is my 4. Or we're coming down again a bit more to give me my 4. Then we can get another on that. And then we can get another move high. And a 5. If that's the case, then cool. Bottom line is we can't touch the 1-to-1 taken from where my 3 is, if that's 3, to there. We cannot touch this 1-to-1 over here. So both the 1-to-1s are on my screen right now, and we're going to monitor price as it moves. If something happens that changes, alters anything in any way, that's worth doing a video about, I will let you know. But anytime this low gets broken, you know that the uptrend is over, and we're looking for a 2 wave or a 4th wave. One sec. And this is my leading diagonal 1. I must have this. I must have this on it. Here we go. 1, 2. So leading diagonal 1, 2. This looks like a perfect 1, 2, or A, B. I've got no dispute about that. So we got the channel on there. And we're outside the channel, which is kind of telling us freeze on the way, which is good. I want that. And we'll be looking for the purple 3, which is the 1618 over here. This area, then the 4, then the purple 5. And at that point, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can come down in the 2 and continue. Or we're going to turn around and this is all going to be corrective. But again, this is actually my target, the 4th wave. So as we're counting the waves progressing there, we'll see, we'll be able to project the potential pathway that leads us to taking out that high. This high here, that's the target, that high there, and that's what we bought for, to take out that high. Everything we're doing in between is trying to forecast the path on the way up there. So, and when we get up here, we want to break structure, and then we'll see what we're doing. This is my target, the green box, and for now, and yeah, I'll be back later on today with an update. Let me post this because this should have been posted ages ago. All right, leave a comment in the subscription, in the comment section. Let me know any charts you want me to analyze, any theories you want me to break down, anything you need further explained. I'll get onto it straight away. All right, trade safe, peace.